The sky tells a story, and we're here to read it together. There are mornings when the world looks exactly as it did the day before, yet something inside us feels quietly different. The roads are familiar. The coffee tastes the same. The responsibilities waiting for us haven't disappeared. And still, beneath the ordinary rhythm of life, something has begun to shift. July 12th carries that kind of feeling. Not a loud turning point, but a gentle one. As though the sky has lowered its voice, inviting us to listen more closely. The sun continues its journey through Cancer, the sign long associated with home, memory, and the places within us that still long to feel safe. Rather than urging us to rush ahead, Cancer reminds us that growth often begins by understanding where we've come from. At the same time, Mercury remains in retrograde. For centuries, astrologers have connected Mercury with communication, learning, memory, and the stories we tell ourselves. During its retrograde, those stories often return for another look, not to punish us, but to offer a second chance at understanding. Today, something remarkable happens. Mercury draws so close to the Sun that astrologers have long described it as passing through the very heart of its light. They gave this moment a beautiful name, Cazimi. It has long been seen as a symbol of illumination, when thoughts that once felt tangled may begin to reveal a quiet thread of clarity. Notice that clarity doesn't always arrive with certainty. Sometimes it arrives as a forgotten memory. Sometimes it sounds like a conversation you suddenly understand in a different way. Sometimes it is simply the realization that you've already grown beyond the person who first carried a particular fear. The sky rarely asks us to become someone new overnight. More often, it gently reminds us of someone we've always been. Above us, the moon continues its waning journey through curious Gemini. Before beginning a new chapter, Gemini enjoys asking questions. It reminds us that wisdom doesn't come from having every answer. It begins with a willingness to wonder. Perhaps today isn't asking you to make a life-changing decision. Perhaps it's asking you to become curious about your own story. What belief have you been carrying for years that no longer feels true? What conversation have you been replaying, hoping to understand? What old version of yourself is ready to be thanked instead of criticized? Not every answer arrives all at once. Some arrive quietly, like the first light before sunrise. There is another gentle change unfolding as well. Venus has recently entered Virgo, shifting our attention away from grand declarations and toward the quiet expressions of care that often go unnoticed. Love may be found in preparing a meal, checking on a friend, organizing a space that has become overwhelming, or simply offering patience to someone who needs it, including yourself. The heavens seem to whisper that kindness does not become less meaningful because it is ordinary. In fact, the smallest acts often leave the deepest echoes. As this day unfolds, you may notice moments inviting you to slow down instead of speed up. A memory may surface. An old thought may return. Rather than pushing it away, consider sitting with it for a moment. Ask not why it has returned. Ask what it has come to teach. The sky does not promise that every mystery will be solved today. But it does suggest that understanding often begins the moment we stop demanding immediate answers and begin listening with a quieter heart. If today feels reflective, allow it. If it feels peaceful, receive it. If it feels uncertain, remember that curiosity can be just as valuable as certainty. After all, every meaningful story has a chapter where the path ahead is still hidden. Perhaps this is simply one of yours. Thank you for sharing this moment beneath the same sky. Until next time, keep looking up